Hey guys, welcome back to Just Being a Mom podcast. And as promised, Vanessa is back. And this time we are talking all about how to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy pregnancy. I was going to say a healthy birth too, but yeah, my brain doesn't work sometimes. So yeah, and guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I will place Vanessa's Instagram below. It's at Outdoor Mama on Instagram, so you guys can follow her. You can see her like workouts, what she's eating to stay like super healthy during pregnancy. But I'm gonna let Vanessa talk about. She's got some stuff to talk about, some stuff to tell us. So
All right.
how do we get like you?
Oh, I'm a work in progress as
Yeah.
always. So we're all just doing our best based on what we know, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, I will say that at the beginning of this pregnancy, so I found out I was pregnant in April, and that was just after the whole pandemic started. So everyone knows how crazy it's been this year. So I think the start of my pregnancy really kick-started my mindset to make some changes because, like many moms, it was a very stressful time at the beginning of this year. I went from teaching in person to teaching virtually and doing something I had never done before, like teaching kindergarten on a computer. And then having my daughter, my 2-year-old daughter, home with me full time. So it was a really, beginning of my pregnancy was really, I feel almost like an unhealthy time. So I feel like it started at a time where I was really stressed out. I wasn't taking care of myself the way I am now. And I think a lot of people and a lot of moms can relate. So mental health is huge. And I think that time was challenging. So when I got pregnant, I realized I was like, I have to make some changes. I was like putting on weight. I was just feeling overwhelmed. My energy was depleted. I was exhausted just trying to be a full-time mom and work full-time at the same time. I wasn't able to make those home cooked meals that I used to because I was just depleted by the end of the day. And then my husband he was actually going into the workplace. So I knew I needed a change. And I was like, I need this to be a healthy pregnancy. Like, I believe in health and you know, I'm a positive person in general, but I just wasn't there. And I think, and my sleep was off and I was like, okay, I need to start this pregnancy outright. Like, what can I do? And through a pandemic, you're just like trying to make the best of the situation, right? So for a healthy pregnancy, I think eating healthy is really important. So figuring out how we can have like balanced meals in our day. So finding time to do that, and also exercise. So I'm one of those people that exercise has always been a part of my life. But when the pandemic hit, everything I wasn't doing anything. And I know also from my first pregnancy, because I had some misconceptions about exercise and I didn't want to like do anything wrong in my pregnancy, I didn't work out. So that was one big thing in this pregnancy. I really wanted to make sure that exercise and health was a big part of it. That was like a big goal for me when I found out I was pregnant. So and all the gyms were closed. So that was a bit of a problem, right? Can't get to the gym. It was winter, so I couldn't really go running outside. But lots of challenges. So I ended up finding out about these at-home workout programs. So that's what I've been doing this year, and it's really changed this pregnancy. And exercise is amazing. We all know, like, it's hard to do sometimes to initiate it, but once you get going and you do it, you just feel so good. And there's so many benefits. Like, I had to really change my mindset, and I did a lot of research, and there's so many benefits of like exercise you know, obviously you want to make sure you're cleared by your doctor and it's safe for you to do so. And once you do, it's the best thing. You will feel like, especially getting through that first trimester when your energy is just so depleted,
Yeah.
it really gets the endorphins going and start feeling good about yourself. So that was the start for me. Like, I really made sure that was a part of my this pregnancy, and it's made a huge difference. Like, I've been sleeping a lot better. I mean, as of lately, last month it was a little bit tricky, just because I'm getting bigger and heavier. I'm 36 weeks now. I have 4 weeks to go. So sleep can be touch and go sometimes, but just the state of where I'm at in my pregnancy. But it does help with sleep, just getting stronger. I've had a lot of like tailbone issues. So I find that these exercises have been really helping, like my pelvic floor, and helping my pelvic girdle. Like, I just feel stronger. So that's been really great. So yeah, definitely, like, I think if you're pregnant, you know, exercise is key, and just finding a prenatal program, of course, something that's going to support your pregnancy at each stage, of, you know, each trimester, because your body's changing, right? So you can't do the exercises you did probably in your first trimester.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we get motivated? Sometimes I'm just like, should I nap or should I work out? And like, honestly, I want to post my workouts on Instagram like you do. And I'm just like, this is way too embarrassing. I'm not posting this anyway. I just look crazy.
Well, I think first, the hardest part is just making the decision to do it. That's what I always tell everybody. It's like, you have the idea in your head, oh yeah, that would be great to work out, and it would be great to do that, like to go running. But yeah, once you just decide and you know that it's good for you and it's good for your baby and the benefits of it, if you just think about that, it'll motivate you to do it. Yeah. And once you do it, even if it's just 10 minutes, I always say to people, like, just try for 5 minutes. If you don't get into it, then, you know, try again tomorrow. But most of the time, like, you will get into it and you will enjoy it. And you just need to think of the benefits for yourself and for your baby. And the second thing I think is really important, these workouts that I've been doing, I've been part of a group. So it's like a community of women. And I've been doing it with actually 6 of my best friends. And we have a WhatsApp chat and we like check in with each other and we send pictures. So that motivates me when I know I'm doing this with other moms that have kids and we're doing this together. I'm not doing this alone. We all need, as women, especially going through a pandemic, we need community, right?
Exactly. And like finding the time too. Like Vanessa's working full-time. Watch Kaylee every day, all day. You know, full-time mom, full-time wife, full-time teacher. Like, where do you find the time?
Honestly, the workouts I've been doing, what I love, I used to be one of those people that would work out at the gym for like 2 hours. And I enjoy working out. But now that I'm a full-time mom with a toddler, I got a busy dog, I got a family, I got to cook, I got a house to take care of, chores to do, and I got a full-time job. Yeah, it's busy for sure. I can't spend 2 hours at the gym as much as I would love to some days. But these workouts that I've been doing are 30 minutes. And I think everybody has 30 minutes. 30 minutes. How much time do we spend on social media scrolling or looking at people's stories? We all do it. Yeah. And we spend at least 30 minutes in the day doing that. So I think if it's a priority and you feel like it needs to be a part of your day, I think we can all find 30 minutes. And I know with a toddler, and even if you're a full-time mom or you're a single mom, you know, finding time either before they wake up, or it depends. Like my daughter gets up at like 7:30. So if I don't really like to work out really, really early, but if that's all the time you have, then you can do mornings or their nap time. That's usually my ideal time, is when Kaylee goes down for a nap, then I will do my half an hour workout. or if you have somebody that can help you, like if you have a family member that helps you through the day, or once they go to bed, I think we can all find 30 minutes. Like, I think it's doable. And I also tell lots of moms, have your kids work out with you. I mean, put your baby in, actually when Kaylee was a little baby, I used to go to do these mommy and baby fitness classes, and she would just like crawl around on the mat, or sometimes she was just in her car seat watching me work out in these fitness classes. So I think it's still possible, even when if our babies are really small, or even if they're toddlers. My daughter has a little yoga mat. She loves joining in. She loves exercise time. And I think it's great for our kids to see us taking the time for ourselves, right? I think it's so important that they see like, oh, mommy's, we're investing into ourselves, and that's important. They're learning those skills from us, that we need me time too. And then they get to see this healthy lifestyle that they can embrace as well.
I love it. I liked one thing that you posted on your story one day. You were just saying, just leave those dishes, just you can sweep later, or you had another example, but you just like, just do it.
I've learned to just stop looking at the dishes and the dust.
You do. And I think it's just an excuse. Like, I'm very like, I can't do things until everything is done. Like, so I can't take me time until like everything is settled. Cause then I
used to be like that. And now you just have to change your mindset and put yourself on the top of your priority list.
Right. Tell us a little bit about hypnobirthing. I know you wanted to talk about that a little bit.
So I just also, on the flip side, so like our physical health is important, but our mental health is really important too. And throughout the pregnancy, I have taken up hypnobirthing. So that might sound like a really strange concept to some people that haven't heard of it. I'm not hypnotizing myself or going into a weird trance, but hypnobirthing has been really awesome. For my first birth with Kaylee, I did hypnobirthing. I just read the book. It's by Marie Mongan, I believe is her name. So she has a book. So I read the book, and that really helped me with my first birth. But it just gets you into a mindset. It's the same. It's like exercising your mind, and finding a way. We all need to be able to relax our minds, right? So like meditation or yoga. So hypnobirthing is just a form of relaxing your mind, and especially for when you go into labor. Mental health is so important at this time, especially during the pandemic as well. I think a lot of moms can definitely benefit from it. But if you are pregnant, I would totally recommend looking into hypnobirthing. This time around, because I've already read the book, I'm taking the hypnobirthing course, and it's done virtually. And I'm in a community of other families that are pregnant, and just learning breathing techniques. So every night I listen to like a little recording that helps me sleep, helps me relax. And I just think it's really beyond just the pregnancy. These are really great skills that I'm going to take with me throughout my journey, like going forward. So it's not only for the birth, but it will help me afterwards as well. Yeah. So. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Well, Vanessa, I'm going to place the link to the book below, so you guys can get the book. And thanks so much for coming on and taking time out.
No worries. And I encourage anyone, just let me, if you have any questions or you want to get motivated, please send me. I'd love to connect with you on social media.
Yeah, and I will definitely put the link to your I will put her Instagram below. My brain is like mush.
It's early for you. It's very early for you.
I will link everything below in the description. But thank you so much, Vanessa, for coming on today. Thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule. And guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. See you next time.